he doesn't just take an idea and apply it to a variety of different artists. He seems to be able to figure out where the artist is coming from and make the photographs and the videos absolutely unique to that person or that group. And I think that was very apparent when we worked with him. He really sort of defined for us in a way who we were visually, because we had really no clue. We're not a stylish band in particular, and we didn't really know who we were. We came together under really weird circumstances, and Stephane was really able to sort of just look at the band and listen to the music and figure out what was the perfect visual partner to go with the sound of the band, and he did that very effectively. And as a result, ever since we've begun, people think we're a very sort of stylish band, and that's nothing to do with really where we're coming from. It's much more to do with him.
I loved the energy of Shirley, and she was like so like I don't know the word in English. Could it be snotty? All right. Like very like talking right in your face and just telling you like being a really tough cookie and really funny at the same time. It was great.
Stephane and I maybe clashed the most, but even then it was usually good-humoured, and it wasn't grounded in anything unpleasant at all. It was just like, I want this, and he wouldn't allow me to have it, so I got really angry. But he came back with the storyboard for Queer, and we loved it immediately and felt it really matched that song. And so I don't think there was really much discussion beyond, it's fantastic, let's do it.
The idea behind the concept was something I just went through on personal level, like a fantastic woman, you know, attracting me, and then, how do you say, tearing me up, you know, completely like, and that I felt like I had completely been like shredded in pieces, and then left on the ground like unconscious, and that's what is the story about.
He absolutely was the director and DP, and you know he operated the camera himself. It was all done by him. I mean, it was an incredible achievement. And yeah, he was behind the camera the whole time shouting at me, and he had the entire movement of the camera in his head. He wasn't sort of even experimenting on the day in a way. He seemed to like know exactly where he wanted to go with it, and he just shouted at me the whole time, "Follow me, follow me!" It was like really it was very strange. But you know, when I saw the results, they're incredible, and everybody kept on saying, "How did you do that?" I don't think anybody really understood quite how we'd done it.
I was the one handling the camera, you know, it had to be me all the way. It had to be my movement or my stress or my panic. It was a very therapeutic for me.
Somehow Stephane manages to make things very beautiful, very stylish, but he also has this edge that musicians are always looking for when they present their music to the world visually. And that, I think, is his genius.
Shirley is like sitting on me, and he just shaved what is supposed to be my head, I mean, above the camera.
It's a very erotic moment for me, because, you know, he's super French and super, you know, he's a hottie, and he's funny and smart, and yeah, I had to straddle him because he had the camera on and he was on his back, and I had to straddle him, and it was so the end of a very long video shoot, so I'm sure impure thoughts crossed my mind at the time. Because it was very different from the videos that were being made at that time. It was really not what anybody expected, and it was really unique, and I'm very proud of Queer. I think it's one of the best videos we've ever made. And if it wasn't for Stephane, I really don't know if our band would have been as successful at the time, because I really do feel that he was able somehow to focus our brains and recognise who we were as a band. I do feel that he played a huge part in the success of our first album, and really sort of provided a very sort of safe and creative, highly creative sort of haven for us. I mean, that sounds really over the top, but I do believe it to be true.